The most striking effect is, as I have seen, very striking effect, that is if you skip your lunch, typical lunch now for students or doctors or nurses, we have our own restaurants, is that you get bread and you get some sugar drinks, and that you can't get as much as you want, and you get a lot of potatoes, but you don't get so much protein, because that is the expensive part. And when you take this carbohydrate meal with quick carbohydrates, you get very tired 1-2 hours after the meal. And for instance, in the hospitals, we have between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, we have our post-education lessons and so on. And then when you have that between 2 and 3, and the lunchtime is around 12, at least 80% are asleep. So if you go into a room and try to speak to people at between 2 and 3 in the afternoon, you look out, at least you can see 80% of the eyelid closed now and then, because they are so tired. And this, that you are so tired, is a sign that you in a way are healthy, because that means that you have your insulin sensitivity intact. So when you eat all these quick carbohydrates, the blood sugar rise not so much, because the insulin rise instead and keep it within reasonable limits. And then it rises too much, so when the lesson starts at 2 o'clock, insulin is still high to control this sugar, and then you overshoot, so you get low blood sugar, and then it's very difficult then to keep your intellectual performance.